matchup right here between the two clear power players on the college football landscape. Extra intensity and intrigue when the Big Ten collides with the SEC. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. And the Vols will kick this away to start us off. Turner decides to field it. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the USC Trojans offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Trojans will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Volunteers offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage. Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Running out of time in the pocket. They'll try a pass here. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Vols will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Quarterback keeps the football. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And with nobody open, choosing to just throw it away. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Think things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Look out, room to run here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks into the clear. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. Now here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team was out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's... there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Moves out of the pocket. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Fights through the tackle. The first one brought down after a nice run.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris.
Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Inside deal now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires downfield. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking for the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
They're going to run it here. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
He'll ride the back again here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The ball's looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass is caught. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The pocket breaking down, and the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding on to that football so tight for one moment, and then watching it slip away the next.
Trying to find some room. It's Evanson. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Wormley. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. He'll field it close to midfield. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
That's reeled in. It's Evanson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. After the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. They're standing there. Gets hit again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Caught by the receiver. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Caught over the middle. It's Briggs. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as a...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead in the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. Breaks into open space. Here he goes. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the 2nd half, working with a lead.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Handoff heading left. Gets the 1st and still running. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the 2nd half.
The Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Evanson. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Here comes the bunch formation. Takes the handoff. It's Evanson. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wonder, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll try the ground game here with running back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important third down play coming up. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Checks this down to the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
QB decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Caught in the flat by the running back.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a good throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him, but it's a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. They line up at the 14 now, no longer in the shadow of their own goal line. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
There's the handoff. He breaks free. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On the ground, it's Evanson. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Handoff to the single back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Can he get there on the ground? Running with purpose.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits.
Breaks into the clear. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's complete on the crossing route. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense has it and still going. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A short completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. They'll run it to the left. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks an open space. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory.
Got it.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Let's go.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the 2nd down play. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here.
Ready.
Looking to throw yet again. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. QB bootlegs here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kirk, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the Vikings team, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Vols.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Back to throw. It's Kennedy. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Last gasp falls